Hey everybody, it's Jasmine. So today I'm bringing you guys my seasonal empties. We're doing our fall empties today, and I genuinely think this is gonna be the biggest empties video that I've done on this channel to date. Because look, instead of having like a small bag, I legitimately have like a big grocery bag full of empty products. So I think for today's video, yes, it's going to be really long, but instead of just grabbing items and talking about it, I'm going to categorize it between makeup, skincare, hair care, etc., etc. And I will have the timestamps down in the description box below. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the products and organize it on my table, and let's go ahead and get started with the empties. I'm gonna start off with makeup in this video. So I ran out of a lot of foundations. As most of you guys know, I am a makeup artist outside of YouTube. That's mainly my job. So my client kit is pretty much an exact replica of my own personal kit, so nothing too different. I ran out of two Catrice foundations. I have two shades that I ran out of, which is warm beige and medium beige. These look amazing in photos. I wouldn't use it on my clients if I didn't love it myself. This is probably the best photogenic foundation on the market, especially at a pretty affordable price. I'd say $10–11. And I have a lot of shades in my collection as well. I also have another foundation by Bobbi Brown. This one is discontinued. It's the Skin Nourishing Glow foundation. This one was in the shade 4. If my clients do have mature skin, I tend to reach for this because you could build it up all the way from light all the way to borderline full coverage. It was a really good foundation for my older gals, so I really like this one while I had it. And it's also a pressure pump foundation, so once it's gone, it's like completely done, whereas something like this, you would have to like pour it out. It may get messy, so that's what I really liked about this one in particular. I ran out of 3 different primers, which was so exciting for me. So the first one is the NYX Pore Filler Primer. This one's a little travel size that I got as a free gift with purchase. This is one of my absolute favorites. I have 2 on backup right now, but I'm trying to go through my existing primers. So that's why you see me with 3 primers here, because that was my main goal, to use up more primers. This is amazing. It's a Porefessional by Benefit dupe. I also ran out of the Catrice Keep Me Matte Primer, one of my absolute favorite mattifying primers in general, because I feel like it doesn't suck out the oils from my skin. It kind of just hydrates it, and then you just appear matte. You don't feel matte. It's just really, really nice and really inexpensive. And then the primer you guys all have been waiting for, the Makeup Revolution Pro Base Blur Primer. This is now discontinued, and to be honest, I'm really happy that I'm out of this because it took me a century to use this up. It's very similar to the Smashbox is it Photo Finish? No, that's Wet n Wild. The Photo Finish by Smashbox. It's so similar to that. So it's a silicone-based primer, but they don't make this anymore, so let's not continue talking about it. For some weird reason, I was so crusty during the fall season. I don't know what happened to me, but I ran out of 4 chapsticks. So the first one that I have is by Burts Bees. I just had this one in my purse. I don't really care for Burts Bees, to be honest. And then I have the Fresh Sugar Lip Balm, which was nice. It wasn't my favorite, but I ran through this like it was water. Like, it was just gone in an instant. I feel like I used it for maybe 3 weeks and it was just completely done. I have my Glam by Carly lip balm, the Peppermint lip balm. She's now rebranded to 29.11 but I love this one so much. I like scrape the inside, so this one's completely done. And then I think last night I finished the Bite Beauty Agave lip balm. So this one was the original. I really, really like this one. I think this was my new favorite lip balm, but they reformulated and I bought the new formula and I hate it. I hate the way it tastes. It literally has like the worst fragrance to it, and I'm kind of upset. So maybe I have to go find someone who's selling the old formula, but this stuff was really, really good and I was very crusty. I ran through 3 concealers. I was going through my makeup, okay? Listen, it's a journey. But I ran through 2 different Catrice concealers. This is their Liquid Camo Concealer, is one of my favorites. I have Light Natural and Hazelnut Beige. So you've definitely seen these in my videos. And then one that I had was from Colourpop, and this is the Medium Dark 32. So I mostly use this one to color correct. So if I had a really dark acne spot or really dark under eyes, I would layer this one first and then one of these right on top of it, and then I would get a full covered effect. 2 setting sprays, also from Catrice. These are my absolute favorite. Today I'm actually wearing the Dewy setting spray, which is the third one in the trio here. So my personal favorite from the trio is the Long Lasting spray. This one is just the best. Smells the best, performs the best. It's like a mix of locking in what you already have, but also making your skin look skin-like and not powdery, but then also making it last a really long time. And then their matte finish spray, which is amazing. It's more of, you know, just keeping your face matte and not really letting the powders melt into the skin. So these ones are really good. I really like them, and I need a backup of the Long Lasting. It's definitely the best one. The Becca Hydramist powder. I really liked this when I first got it, but the more I kept using it, the more I didn't like it, and it was mostly because I loved the cold feeling it first gave me, but then the cold feeling went away. I noticed it started getting flashback, and then I noticed that my skin wasn't looking all that in a bag of chips with this one. So unfortunately, I ended on bad terms with this powder, but you know what? It's fine, it's done, and I'm glad that we're moving on. 2 mascaras that I didn't really feel too hot about. So the first one is by Pure. This is their Fully Charged mascara. I don't really hear people talking about Pure eye products in general, so I didn't really have any opinions going into this. So what it does, it pretty much is just like a standard mascara that'll give you length and volume, but I didn't like it because it was so wet. Like, I just felt like because my eyes are so small, I just got a lot of transfer, and I also didn't really like the fact that this had a light. So the light was just in my eyes and blinding me the entire time I was applying this, so not my favorite. And then the NYX Worth the Hype mascara, definitely not worth the hype. The wand was too big for my eyes. It definitely could be a little bit smaller, and then I would definitely, you know, like it a little bit more, but because my eyes were so small, I just felt like it got everywhere. 3 eyeliners, hello, yes. So I actually didn't fully run out of the Stila liquid eyeliner, but this is so old that I don't want to get an eye infection. So this is actually my mom's Holy Grail eyeliner. She loves it because it's a felt tip, and this actually used to be my Holy Grail back in high school, but I realized I don't like felt tips and I like brush tip pens. So this one, it is old, and I wanted to still give my review on it anyway, kind of like a declutter a little bit. My NYX Epic Ink eyeliner, I really like this one. I think this is like top tier eyeliner for me. I do have a whole video talking about my favorite eyeliners, by the way, but I do notice that like towards the end, the tip gets really frayed. You can't even see it really. Even if I showed it to you up close, you can't really see it, but the tip gets really frayed, and to me, it's kind of like, oh, do I really want to repurchase it? Because I don't want that to happen again. But it is really good, really pigmented. It's like a solid, sleek black line on your eyes. And then the last one is the Makeup Revolution eyeliner pen. This one has the eyeliner and the corrector on the ends. I used this once and I emptied out the product. That's not fun, ma'am. That is not okay. So for that, I'm just gonna give it like a 0 out of 10 because it just did not last me one use. Here we have some eyebrow products. So let's start off with some brow gels. These ones, they do still have a little bit of product in it, but I've just had it for years, like I think 2 years for these. So I said, you know what, even though I still have product in here, I think it just needs to go. So it's the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel. These are both clear. And then the Glossier Boy Brow. I really like the Glossier Boy Brow. I really stand behind the hype. I think the clear one is the best because it doesn't leave a white cast. The Colourpop one leaves a huge white cast in your brows. So if you are blonde or, you know, someone with light eyebrows, maybe you'd really like the Colourpop one, but Glossier all the way for me right now. I have some eyebrow pencils. Now in my client kit, I had this eyebrow pencil from the brand Livy, and this is their automatic eyebrow pencil, and it's in the shade, well, there's a number 4 on the end, but I don't know if that's like a manufacturer number or the color of this. But this is a really good eyebrow pencil. I felt like it was very smooth on the skin, and it was like an ashy brown type of shade. It worked really well with a lot of my clients. And then on me personally, I ran through the Anastasia Brow Wiz as well as the Colourpop Brow Pencil. I have the dark brown Brow Wiz, and then I also have the Cool Cocoa Brow Pencil. Really like these. I find Colourpop's brow pencil was so much more pigmented than ABH, so I mean, it was great either way. I liked both of them, but you know, just saying, Colourpop's was a little bit more pigmented. And finally, for the last makeup item, my Real Her lip liner. Yes, you guys have been telling me that you guys are tired of seeing this, like why won't it die? I used it up today to complete this look right here. So I did it all over my lips, and this is as small as I could get it. Can't really sharpen it up anymore, so I'm calling it quits. This is done. This is one of the best lip liners on the market, and I also have a discount code with Real Her in case you do want to get this lip liner. I have another one on backup already, so you'll see her again soon in the full size. My skincare always takes the longest because I'm a skincare fanatic, I'm a skincare hoarder, but I use everything, and I think that shows with my empties. So the first one that I want to talk about is by Revolution Skincare. This is their 1% Bakuchiol Serum. This is for gentle fine lines and correcting. I really like this because it kind of reminded me of my Yes to Blueberries eye cream. It was like very thin, but also really, really hydrating at the same time. I didn't really see like a huge difference with this, but it felt really good on the skin. On the other hand, I have Erno Laszlo. I know, 2 completely different price points, right? I have the Erno Laszlo Firmarine Serum. Now this is pretty much just to firm the skin, and lately I have noticed my skin looking extra firm, but lately I've been using a lot of firming products. I noticed that mostly on my forehead and smile line areas. So, I mean, maybe I am seeing a difference in my skin with these 2 products, and also the moisturizers that I'm using. In my client kit, I always like to have a bottle of hyaluronic acid serum because it just soaks up into the skin beautifully. You know, you'd be surprised that a lot of people don't really moisturize their skin before doing makeup. So having hyaluronic acid is just a really nice skincare prep, especially for someone with dry skin, or actually any skin type really. It's just a really good moisturizing agent. So the one that I had in my client kit was from Gin Amber Beauty. This is their hyaluronic acid serum. This one was pretty good. My clients really, really liked it. But I think from my time and usage with hyaluronic acid serums, I've definitely used some that smelled so much better than this. This one worked beautifully, but I just felt like the smell was a little stale. To me, it smelled stale, but to some people, they said that they really liked the smell. So, I don't know. I guess I'm weird. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I used a whole bunch of my Shiseido skincare. So I have my Essential Energy Moisturizing Cream. This is a standard hydrating moisturizer for the skin. I really, really like it on days where I just need plain old moisture. I don't need any lifting, I don't need any correcting, I just want my skin to look glass-like and hydrated. This is what I go for. I also ran out of my Ultimune. This one is the 1 fluid ounce one, so this is going to be the $70 one. They do have a smaller travel size, which is like half the size, and then they do have 2 bigger sizes. I just bought a new backup of this, so I'm really excited. This is probably one of my favorite Shiseido items because it just helps all of the other skincare on your skin sink into the skin better and faster. And then finally, I have a mini travel of the softener. So this one is the one for dry and very dry skin. I love traveling with this because my skin is always so parched and so dry and always prone to breakout. The last trip that I traveled to, I brought this and I did not break out one bit, and I usually do break out, so this was really good and I definitely saw a difference in my skin. I ran out of some Pacifica items and I believe these might be discontinued. I didn't see any in Ulta, which is where I usually buy Pacifica, but this time around I found these at TJ Maxx. So this is their Cactus Revive line. I have their Milk to Foam face wash, and I also have their Renewal lotion for the face. I felt very in the middle about these because although this cleanser was amazing, it burned my eyes. So I don't know if I'd recommend it, but I do recommend their Coconut Milk Foam Cleanser. Really, really good. And then their lotion, it was pretty okay. I didn't really care for it for my face, to be honest, so I just ended up using this on my body and that lasted me like 2 weeks. So this line was okay to me. It wasn't my favorite, but I ended up using it all anyway, so I did get my money's worth. Let's talk about some oils. So the first one here is by Tarte. This is their Maracuja oil. This is their small little mini. Now I had this one in my client kit because I do have some clients who just have such dehydrated skin. So just having a small bottle of oil can really go such a long way. And for myself, I used up the Biossance Squalane and Tea Tree Balancing Oil. This is one of my favorite face oils to this day. I just bought another one for Black Friday. I need to stop myself, but this stuff is amazing. This is originally $50, but I bought mine for around like $10 or $15, which is such a steal. I know, it's just crazy. So I love this because it clears, calms, and hydrates your skin. Tea tree is amazing for acne, and I don't know, man, Biossance really does it right, and I love the fact that they're also a clean beauty brand as well. Speaking of tea tree, I have a tea tree item here. This is by The Body Shop. This is the Tea Tree Toner, one of my personal favorites. Again, this is something that I feel like if you are going into the tea tree skincare realm, go to Ulta, go get that little value pack of The Body Shop tea tree items and just try it out for yourself. Everyone who I've recommended it to says they loved it for their acne, and if you just need something to just get your skin right and just even it out, then definitely try this line. I found mine at Marshall's, as you see the red tag. I bought this whole bottle, I believe, on sale for around $7, so not too bad. Tatcha. I kind of felt a little sad when I ran through this because it's expensive, but this is the Violet C Brightening Serum. So this is supposed to even out your complexion and make sure that your skin just looks glowy, beautiful, radiant. And to be honest, I did see a difference with this, but I don't think I would ever repurchase it because it's such a high price point. Now, will I accept it as a gift? Yes, but I don't think I would pay the money for it again. Well, technically I didn't buy it. I mean, Tatcha sent it out to me, which was very generous of them, but yeah, you know what? Yeah, I wouldn't get it with my own money. Thank you. I talked about this product in one of my hits and misses, I believe. This is the OK Cleansing Clay Beads, and this is a very interesting product. So this was very similar to the Wet n Wild cleansing beads, and this one I felt like never ever truly dissolved. So what I did was I submerged these in water. So I opened up the cap, I ran this underwater, and I just let it melt overnight, and in about like 10 hours they finally dissolved. But when they started to dissolve, they smelled horrendous. Like, they smelled so bad. It was a very interesting product because it was thick, it was goopy, it took off my makeup, yes, but my skin did not enjoy it. I think because it was clay, it was sucking out all of the moisture in my skin, and you know what? I would not recommend it at all. This jar right here is the Mamonde Floral Hydro Eye Gel Cream. Now, I used up the gel cream and it wasn't that great for my under eye area. It was just hydrating. It was just like a moisturizer on the skin. And then I filled it up with some of my Shiseido packet samples. So if you watched my last Empties video, you guys saw that I had a lot of packet samples for Shiseido, and it was the Benefiance Enriched Cream, and I just dumped them in here and I used the package again just to repurpose it. So I really enjoyed the Shiseido cream a lot. I actually have a backup now that I've used up the samples, so that was really good. And then I also have an Ultimune eye, which is very similar to the other Ultimune that I talked about, but now it's for the eye area and more targeted for the eye creams. Sheet masks. This is where the gold is. This is one of my favorite parts of my Empties videos. So I have a few packet samples hidden in here as well. So the first one is the Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash from Kiehl's. I already have this in my shower. It works really good. I feel like I would have to go in maybe 3 times-ish to really get my entire face off. I have the Esfolio Honey Mask here, which is pretty good. I like this brand a lot. They sell this on Shop Miss A, or you could get a value pack at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, which is really fun. I also have a Dr. Dennis Gross peel here. This is one of my mom's holy grail items. She loves these chemical peels. She does this about once a week, and I ended up trying it for myself, and my skin looked so good. I have never seen my skin look so good underneath foundation. So that one was a real diamond in the rough. Too bad it's so expensive. But I think I want to get it for my mom, but I really don't know yet because I think Nordstrom's has like a little holiday pack that's like $130, and it has the value pack of that and then some other stuff. So I don't know, it's really expensive, out of my budget for sure, but it is something that I am thinking about. This one here is by the Creme Shop. It's their I Wish to Start Over Firming and Plumping Mask. This is so amazing. This has this jelly textured sheet mask, which is so amazing. I love that type of mask, but the actual serum itself really just soaks into the skin and really cools the skin down. So when you take it off, you physically feel your face just being firmed but plump at the same time. That is amazing. I also tried a Yes to White Charcoal Mud Mask, which wasn't my favorite. I'm not a huge mud mask person, but you know, some days do call for it, so I do use them. I have the Pure Essence Mask Sheet in Pearl. This was a standard sheet mask to me. I didn't really see anything huge like the Creme Shop one. I also had these makeup wipes. Well, they're not necessarily makeup wipes, but these are the Wet n Wild Hit the Showers Face and Body Cleansing Wipes. I had these in my client kit just to wipe down any surfaces, you know, clean anything, but I never really use these on anyone's faces because it's really, really strong and it smells really strong of astringent. So I just, you know, just use this as like a cleaning surface agent, and it worked really well. My Shiseido Benefiance eye masks, these are so good. Ryan steals these from me all the time, which is a problem, so I need to steal them back. But these are so amazing, especially when you have like an event the next day. It's just going to firm that eye area. If you have the actual Benefiance eye cream and then if you apply it right after this, oh my god, your under eyes are gonna look so good. So definitely love this. I have another Creme Shop mask. This one is their raccoon mask. This one was just like a standard mask too, but it just had a funny expression on it. I didn't really see like a huge difference in my skin. Here we have the Sue My Collagen Hydrogel Lip Patch. Sue is actually one of my favorite drugstore Korean brands. It's sold mostly at Walmart. It's because the masks actually stay on the skin. This lip mask suctioned my lips so well. It was actually insane. Like, I have never tried a lip mask that like literally stuck on there so good. So definitely this one is one of my new favorites and I will highly recommend that one. I finally fell for the hype. Okay, so I bought a box of Hum Nutrition supplements and it came with like a little free gift, and this was the free gift. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be like one of those Instagrammers who uses these. So I use them and they weren't that great. Like, they hydrated my under eyes, yes, but they just slipped off of my face like it was nobody's business. And I just felt like I've tried so many other eye masks and they stayed up on my face, but this one and the Patchology eye masks, they just slip off my face. So I don't know, maybe I need to try more. I don't know, because I see a lot of people really liking it and really utilizing it, but for me, I haven't really seen a huge, you know, wow factor in them. Here's another eye mask. This is by Yes2. This is their Energizing Coffee Super Eye Mask. So if you see the girl here, this is literally what the eye mask is going to look like. It just covers your eyes. And I think I might have reviewed this on my channel before, like via an Empties video. I'm not sure. This feels very familiar. But anyway, this eye mask was really good, but I felt like because I'm Asian and because I have such small eyes, the hole for the eyes were way too big for me. So it like didn't really do me any justice, but I saw the purpose, I saw the intent, but I don't think it was just made for anyone with small eyes, truly, genuinely. Okay, the last two masks, another one was from Esfolio. This is a snail mask. Great, hydrating. I love snail masks. And then the last one, I tried the Cosmetique Chamomile Tea Blemish Control Mask. Now, I was actually shopping on Mercari, and one of my followers was actually the seller to my purchase, and she gave me these to try out, and I ended up, you know, just giving it a shot because she said it was her favorite. And you know what? I think it's really nice. I really like the actual sheet mask itself. I loved the texture of it because when you smooth it out on the face, it just all sticks down, but it's also really thin, and it just has a lot of serum in there, so you could really take it down the neck, you could really take it on the chest and really immerse yourself in the serum. So I really like that, and that wraps up my skincare. So let's go on into hair care now. Last year, I was super huge on Yes2 skincare and hair care, and so I bought this again. This is the Yes2 Carrots Normal to Dry Hair Shampoo and Conditioner. I have dry hair, yes. So what do I look for? A nourishing shampoo and conditioner that will nourish the ends of my hair, but more importantly, won't make my scalp itch or get dandruff. And this just did not do me justice. This made my scalp itch. I then got dandruff, and then the conditioner itself was so watery. It was so watery. It did not penetrate through my hair, and it was just so annoying and just like such a nuisance to work with. So I'm just gonna toss these back in the bag and forget about it. When clients request it, I can do their hair as well. So I do have a hairspray. This is the Sexy Hair Spray and Play Volumizing Hairspray. I got this as a free birthday gift from Ulta years ago. So I decided it was a good time to just finally use it up because I don't use hairspray in my personal hair care routine. So I used this. It was pretty good, didn't make the hair crunchy. It was a pretty nice workable hairspray too. So really liked it, and I could see why a lot of people rave about this because this does have really good ratings. Now for my actual hair care routine, I love argan oil. Argan oil is my absolute favorite. So I have two here. I have the Yes2 Argan Oil, and then I have the Delone Plus Argan Oil. Both of these, they work the same. It kind of just depends like where you're getting them. I just go shopping. If I see it, I'll grab it off the shelf and I'll buy it. I don't really look into it, truly. Argan oil is argan oil to me, and I just put it all up in my hair. The last hair care item I have here is by r+co. I got this as a free gift with purchase. This is their High Dive Moisture and Shine Cream. I actually use this as a blow dry cream. They actually do have one that I bought recently, like yesterday recently. So I used this all in my hair before I blow dried, and I felt like it made my hair really nice. It didn't clump it together, it didn't make it sticky. It was really easy to work with. So this was really good. Would I buy it again? Yes, but I already bought my actual blowout cream from r+co, so I don't know if I would actually buy it like realistically, but I would get it again. Now that that is all out the way, we have one more section, which is going to be self-care. So this is anywhere from washing my brushes to washing myself, you know what I mean? So here I have the Bath & Body Works Country Apple Body Wash. This is one of my favorite scents in general. I love artificial apple. I think I've literally said that since the beginning of my channel, since the beginnings of the Empties series. I love artificial apple scents. The best. It's literally the best. Thank you. I also ran out of my other favorite scent. This is one of my favorite holiday scents, Twisted Peppermint. This is the hand soap. Love this. I love it so much. Peppermint is just delicious. I love it. It's just, you smell and feel just so fresh and clean. So good. And then my final Bath & Body Works product is a stress relief lotion. This is the Eucalyptus Tangerine Body Lotion. I got this because I was stressed when I was buying stuff, so I got this to de-stress myself. It was pretty okay. Like, it was good. I love the scent. I like the fact that it stayed on my body. Sorry, did I say that was my last Bath & Body Works item? I lied. Sorry, one more. Hi, thank you. So I have the hyaluronic acid hydrating body cream. I go through lotions pretty frequently. I do have another lotion to talk about in this Empties. I'm just a really crusty person, and I bought this because one, it smelled amazing, and two, it just sunk into the skin amazingly. And I've never really used anything marketed as hyaluronic acid for the body. I've only really seen it for the face, so I decided to give this a shot. It was really nice. This actually lasted me really long. It lasted me about 3-ish months, which is a really long time for a lotion for me, to be quite honest. So glad that it lasted me a sufficient amount of time, and I highly recommend this one. I feel like in every Empties video I have a hand cream, right? I think so. Like, it has to be, like, there's some type of lotion in my Empties videos. It's because I'm just crusty. This one is by Trader Joe's. This is their Rose Oil Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream, and I believe they launched this around like Mother's Day or something. I think it's either March or May, somewhere. Something. It's like launched once a year. This is really good. I love the Trader Joe's hand creams because it's thick, but it doesn't leave your hands with that feeling, you know what I mean? So this is really good. Highly recommend it. And I love the fact that my cousin buys me these for Christmas. So Perry, please get me more for Christmas. That's it. That's all I want. Just get me more. Thank you. Every Empties video, I always have a contact solution. HAIRCARE hydrogen peroxide solution. Still my favorite. Hasn't done me dirty yet. Love her. Dr. Bronner's. Oh, Doc. You did me so good. I love his soaps because you can literally use it for anything. Surface cleaning, washing your fruits and vegetables, washing your brushes, which is what I use it for, washing your sponges. Just such a good multi-purpose soap. It's an 18-in-1 pure Castile soap, and it tells you all of the uses for the soap, which I think is great. Whenever I feel like I have money in the bank, I'll always just buy the big one because it's just more worth it to me instead of having to go back to the grocery store to buy it again in the small size, and you know, you just run through it so fast. So I just save up to just get the big kahuna. Brush and sponge cleaning is just very important to me because yes, I work with clients, so I have to have everything sanitized. Like, who do you think I am? I will not use dirty brushes on clients. No, that is wrong. That should be illegal. That should honestly. So I ran through the Sigma Sig Magic Foam Brush Shampoo. This isn't my favorite, but it does the job, and I mean, I used it up. I do have another one that is brand new that I just got out the box. So once that's done, I don't think I would repurchase this because I'm finding myself gravitating towards brush bars. So these ones are by Shop Miss A. I have their Argan Oil Brush Soap, their, oh, these are all Argan Oil Brush Soaps. I thought they were all different. They have different scents. Thank you. These ones are my personal favorite. I do like the ones that have the little textures on them. So Shop Miss A has like the smooth ones and then the textured ones. I recommend the textured ones 100%. I feel like it gets in the brushes a little bit more, and I feel like because it's textured, the brushes have a surface to really, you know, work through and clean a little bit better. So that's why I like that. I have my last one in my bathroom right now, and I go through brush soaps and soaps in general like crazy because I'm constantly cleaning. I like to be that person who cleans their brushes at least once a week. Well, I mean, at least one time a week. Yeah, no, that means I wash them more. No, yeah. At most once a week. Thank you so much. Thank you. The last 4 items, yeah. All right, so I have an Essie nail polish. I wanted to mention this because this is one of my favorite nail polishes when we're talking about glitter. This is the easiest to remove and it gives you the best impact. This one is the shade Beyond Cozy. So it's almost like a gold, but almost silver. It's like an in-betweeny. Like, it just depends on their lighting. So it goes with everything, every outfit, and I think it's perfect for the holiday season. I also have a fragrance rollerball mini. This is the Clean Rain rollerball. I love clean fragrances because they are clean. I love the scent Warm Cotton the most. It's actually the one that I'm wearing today, and it just makes me feel really pretty when I wear them. And honestly, if I do end up, you know, not washing my hair one day and I feel gross and grimy, I could just slap on that perfume and I'll feel good about myself, because I'm that person who's like, if I don't wash my hair, then I'll feel a little grimy and disgusting. Sometimes I'll feel that way, sometimes I won't. It kind of just depends, but you know what I mean. So I do love those fragrances a lot. I have one singular band-aid, and I want to talk about it because I think it might help someone. So do you guys remember when I was talking about my trip to Disneyland and someone ran over my ankle with their goddamn wheelchair? Yeah. So my ankle finally recovered this month. It's December. Hi, how are you? My ankle finally recovered. My scars are not that, no, they're visible still. Well, anyway, my point is that the actual skin itself was taking a really long time to heal. No matter how much Neosporin I was putting on my leg, it was not closing and it wasn't healing. So I remembered that I had this band-aid that I got from a Walmart subscription box, and I thought, you know what, I don't really have any band-aids in my house right now, so I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna run to the grocery store and I'm gonna get some band-aids, you know? And normally I would never read instructions to band-aids, but this just looked like it had a lot of instructions and pictures, so I had to read it. And it told me I had to leave this on for 24 hours. It's also waterproof, and it's really weird. So this is a picture of the band-aid. It's literally like, it's like a this. This is the shape, you know what I mean? And it's like a hydrocolloid patch. Y'all are like, excuse me, what? It's like a hydrocolloid patch. So if you are anyone like me and you guys use those acne patches, it's that texture but a little thicker, and you just slap it on your skin and you just leave it on, and it literally just sucked out all of the pus and all of that nastiness out of my skin. So after 24 hours went by, I peeled it off and my entire skin was closed shut, which it hasn't been in that time for like a week. So it definitely healed me, the exterior of course, and I felt like it was worth the talk. It was definitely worth the mention, and I think I would invest a lot of money in this because it does work, and you don't really need to put any topical creams on before you apply this. You literally apply it and just forget about it, which is really, really nice. And then the final thing is a toothpaste. This is the Hello toothpaste. This is the activated charcoal one. Out of all of the ones that I've tried, I think this one's my least favorite. I don't think it whitens my teeth. And you know what? You guys are probably looking at me and my teeth thinking, Jasmine, your teeth are so white. Yeah, it's because I'm using the other Hello toothpaste that actually whitens. So the other one that I use and that I really like is the extra whitening toothpaste. It's in the gray bottle. That one is my favorite. This one, it doesn't keep my breath smelling fresh all day, which sucks. And it also doesn't whiten my teeth. So yeah, didn't like it. And just like that, you guys, we are finished with my autumn empties. I'm so excited. I have a plan for my next empties to go through more makeup items because although I went through a lot of like my stick items for makeup, I feel like I should be going through a lot more foundations and a lot more primers because I have so many, and powders as well. And I'm also going to try and do a blush, bronzer, and highlighter if possible. I don't know if that's going to be a feature in the next empties, but it is a goal of mine. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys all found some pretty cool products to try out next via my recommendations and review in this video. As always, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.